What's happening, Facebook? Just wanted to get back with y'all. An interesting thing happened to me tonight, just a minute ago, at a church, New Covenant Missionary Baptist Church, my father's cousin's church in West Willow. I was just put out of a meeting by a sheriff deputy, for attending a public meeting. The public meeting was happening basically to expose a lot of wrongdoings that was done to me by this association. And it's a lot going on that's going to come out in the public, because I had to call Fox 2 and let Fox 2 know what was going on. And also I've been in contact Channel 4 and 7. For those who know me for years, I've been putting in work in the community and helping kids for many years. When I became a volunteer at West Willow, at the West Willow Neighborhood Association, there's a lot of things that have been going on at the West Willow Neighborhood Association that has been uncovered. I've been doing a lot of work down there, getting the center ready, try to put together after school programs like I used to do in south side of Ypsilanti for the kids. And to make a long story short, the entire board, which composed of 3 members, slandered my name, defied my character through email. And a lot has been going on. One of the executive board members resigned via email, an open letter letting the public know that these board members are running rogue. They're lying on volunteers. And for those who know me, y'all know I put in a lot of work with helping kids in the community, doing things in the community. And to have my name slandered and drugged through the trash, I am about to actually expose it all. And I was just thrown out of a church, my daddy's cousin's church in West Willow. Pastor Kraut sit there and allowed me to be put out of his church before an open meeting. And that's my father's cousin. And I said, I don't believe you letting them do this. By a sheriff deputy. Y'all know I usually put positive things on Facebook. Now I'm actually going to expose a lot that's been going on in West Willow with this neighborhood association, because they've been doing a lot of things in the public's, out of the public's eyes, and the public really need to know what's really going on. Y'all want to know why them kids in West Willow ain't being saved? You got this rogue board that's doing things against the will of the people. And I need to start exposing these people. So what they did, they actually didn't want me to come to the meeting, because I told them I'm going to sue them with a lawsuit, because they actually lied. They lied in the public. They lied on me through email. The president of the board sent out vicious emails about me, saying things about me, then doing background checks on me and finding out everything was everything. But then she still lied on me. So it's a lot about to come out. I wanted to let y'all know I'm in my studio right now, because I'm supposed to be at the meeting, but they put me out of an open meeting, a public meeting, by the sheriff. The sheriff deputy escorted me out of the meeting in my daddy's church, a public meeting tonight. I told him I wasn't going to sue him. I said I wanted to actually hear what was going on, and I wanted to actually let them know the evidence about my attempt to sue him. And I'm not going to sue him, because if they're going to correct the record that these board members, these 3 African-American board members, lied on me, dragged my name through the mud, and I'm trying to help these kids in West Willow. So if anybody that know me, that live in West Willow, it's time to call for action. Y'all know me, I'm Tyrone Bridges. I bring an army, and I'm definitely going to bring some people that's going to expose these people. I've contacted my cousin Lee Tucson from the NAACP. He's infuriated, because how are you going to throw a man out of a church, a public church, an open meeting, public church? And I don't understand that. That's why I don't attend no churches right now. The pastor shouldn't have never gotten involved in on a civil situation anyway. He should have said, let the truth come out. He said, it definitely said, let all the truth come out. Don't escort him out the church because he's a man of God, just like everybody else in here. But I don't understand how my cousin allowed them to escort me out of a church with the sheriff department, with a sheriff deputy told me that I had to leave. I had to leave the church in West Willow. So, first of all, I don't know who attends that church. I don't know who lives in West Willow. Y'all need to stay tuned because I'm going to pull the cover off a lot of things that's going on and a lot of lies that's been told on me because I have to protect my name because nobody else will. And as long as I stand by God, I know for a fact, all the facts will come out and everybody be like, wow, they drug his name through the mud. All I want them to do is clean my name up, and I don't know how they going to do it after sending emails to the county people about me, negative things about me, the township, the sheriff department, the health department, all of them about me not being on the board, in which they illegally terminated me off a board for telling me that they was doing wrong and they was violating their own bylaws. So it's a lot going on in West Willow. Y'all wonder why these kids in West Willow is running rogue. Why don't y'all really pay attention to these boards? This new West Willow Neighborhood Association. If you live out there, you're a board member. I was a board member for an advisor for 53 days, and you should see the things that I did at the center that the president right now is taking credit for. And my friend Nene, she knows exactly what we did there with the sheriff deputies and the volunteers. We cleaned out the center, got the computers ready, and proposed doing after-school tutoring programs for those kids in West Willow. But see, we got to stand for something or fall for anything. And see, while we're worried about what's going on a national level, what you need to do, you need to pay attention to what's going on your local level and get involved. Because a lot of this negative stuff starts at home. And you're talking about people in your elected offices and your elected officials. See what your elected officials are doing about this situation. See what they are really doing about this situation. A man's name being slandered for trying to do something positive in the community. And this board is running rogue in West Willow, and you're wondering why we can't get things done in West Willow. Please stay tuned. I got some facts I want to put out there to you, and I hope this meeting go according to the word. Because for one, if they're in the church lying, and especially in that church, because I ain't never in my life been put out of a church. And I have never, ever been put out of a church. I've never been put out of a mosque. I've never been put out of anywhere by an officer. And the officer basically doesn't have anything to do with it. For one, no one has been served with any civil papers. The only thing I wanted to do was sue them to get my name corrected. They lied on me, said I stole money. They lied on me, told me that I didn't turn in paperwork in a timely manner, in which it wasn't a requirement. Just simple stuff. If you see the list of 1, 2, 3 charges that they put up against me, everybody be outraged, more so than being outraged by me today being put out of a church. My doggone daddy's cousin's church in West Willow, Pastor Kraut's church. I was put out by a sheriff deputy in an open meeting in Ypsilanti, Michigan, Ypsilanti Township, Michigan. So anybody that's any lawyers or anybody that's civil rights activists that want to help me, inbox me and see what we could do about someone in the public being put out of a church in an open meeting by a sheriff deputy, basically because I wanted to have them to clear my name at this new West Willow Neighborhood Association board meeting. The executive board members, composed of 3 members that have actually slandered my name. And if any of you lawyers out there, anybody that's in the civil rights movement that y'all want to get involved in on this, if you care about the conditions of Ypsilanti Township, West Willow, please inbox me. I'm a little furious right now because I ain't never been put out of nowhere by no sheriff deputy, especially by a church. I'll never in my life attend a church ever again. I will be attending mosques from now on. So they need to go figure. Here it is once again, a black man trying to do something positive in the community and being opposed by vicious, evil people that are running the board that have lied on me and dragged my name through the mud. So y'all, I'm gonna let this Facebook go right now, Facebook Live. I hope y'all actually rewinded it, check it out. If you live in Ypsilanti Township, West Willow, this is Tyrone Bridges calling for action right now. If you live in West Willow, Ypsilanti Township, you need to stand up to this new West Willow Neighborhood Association board that is actually running rogue. And they're lying on people, volunteers, defying their character. You need to do something about it, because I don't think volunteers' names need to be dragged through the mud. Thank you for listening. Sorry for my rant. God bless you.